up next, we have Jeremy Hoist in dramatic interpretation. Now, unlike humorous interpretation, it's dramatic. This is Jeremy's second year on the Forensics team, and he's a senior, and he will be studying acting, which is CMU. Maybe. So give it up for Jeremy Hoist in dramatic.
I made that up. I did for group. My group. Bunch of messed up people in the basement of Our Lady of Perpetual Hypocrisy Church. Our leader, Mr. Call Me Joe. And I won't call him Joe. Let's see, there's Trish Pills, Harvey Booze, Joyce Booze. Miss Davidson stuck her head in the oven. And Jennifer, a codependency thing with her boyfriend, won't leave the house without him. And Jennifer's boyfriend, he insists there's nothing wrong with him, he's just with Jennifer. But there is, trust me. Then there's me. And what's my problem? Guess. Love. The warm feeling in your heart. Reason to live and to care. But love can also turn into an addiction and a vice. People sacrifice jobs, homes, and family for love. Victor is unfortunately one of these people. Coming from a broken home and working a dead-end job, the only positive in Victor's life is his wife. But what happens when her love is taken away? House by Daniel McIver. So this one week, Mr. Call Me Joe, and I won't call him Joe, says to us, "Hey guys, next week for group, I'd like you to go home, make something up, bring it in and show it to the group." Okay, so I do. I go home, I make it up, I come in, sit down, and I do it. Mr. Call Me Joe, and I won't call him Joe, says to me, "Hey Victor, man, what was that you were doing?" I say, well, being angry and alone and rolling a tiny invisible ball between my fingers. "What do you think, you jerk?" He says, "Hey, Victor, man, that's not very creative." Now, why not? Yes, it is so creative, I should know I created it. You might think I'm weird, but I'm not. I'm messed up. See, there's a fundamental difference between weird and messed up. You're born weird, you get messed up. You can't be born messed up or get weird. You have to be born weird. I'm messed up, which is swell. I was going to be an engineer, but I messed up. Marianne wanted me to be an engineer. Marianne. Fell in love with her. Mistake! So we get married. Mistake! Why? Because she can't stand me. And why can't she stand me? Well, the main reason of why she can't stand me is because of my job. And it's not my fault, it's my job. It's just my job, it's not my fault. I was gonna be an engineer. Engineer. No, but my father was in the septic tank business. He installed them. So when he left my mother, she fell into this deep depression and said the only way she would get out of it is if I went into the septic tank business. Now that was 8 years ago. 8 years at Millard's Sanitary Vacuum Service. 8 years. Oh, but Andrew works there. He's been there for 18 months. 18 months! What's that? Oh, he's an idiot, Andrew, but Millard, my boss, loves him. He says to him, "Call me Jim." Now, I've been working there for 8 years, and not once has he asked me to call him Jim. He's had Andrew out to his place to parties there. Oh, and then Andrew goes on vacation for 2 weeks, comes back, first day back, is standing in front of my desk, and Millard comes out of his office, comes up to him, and they're standing right in front of my desk, and he gives him a hug. He hugs him. Why did he just pour hot wax in my ears? I get depressed. And when I get depressed, I get angry. And when I get angry, I get depressed. And to break the cycle, I know I need something. You know, so I go home and I'm still all depressed and I just want Marianne to smile at me or sing me a song or something. When I get there, she's of course gone, so I sit down and I ask myself a question. I ask myself, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And I decide I'm going to change my life. And I'm not going to join the Y. You know, that's what everybody does when they want to change their life. They join the Y. Why? And I'm not going to leave my wife. You know, that's what everybody does when they want to change their life. They leave their wife. But I'm not going to leave Marianne because of that. Because I love her. So I'm not going to leave my wife. I'm not going to join the Y. Why? But I know what I'm going to do. I'm at work. I wait till Andrew gets up and goes to the can and go over to Millard's office. Hi, sir. How are you doing? Listen, I was wondering if maybe you'd be interested in coming to dinner at my house. Please, sir? And he says, yeah, I'll come. A coup! So I got 2 weeks to the night of. I get my sister, you know, we go down to the bank, she co-signs a loan for $12,000. I get new landscaping in the front yard, floodlights in the backyard, rec room finally finished, appliances in the kitchen, you know, new carpeting in the hallways, the stairs, and the place looks like a dream, and I'm doing it all for Marianne! And I keep thinking of this party we went to, and she's talking to this group of people, and I can't hear what she's saying, but I'm watching her. And everybody is listening to her, you know, really listening. And I'm thinking, my God, she's mine. So the day finally arrives, and Millard comes up to me at work, you know, and he gives me one of these. And that's better than a hug, you know? Because you can still feel it later. So after work, you know, we pile in our cars, I get mine, he gets his, and I'm driving along to my house, and I look in my rearview mirror, and there is my boss coming to dinner at my house. And so we get to my house, and it's all dark. I go inside, Millard right behind me, go in the living room, and turn on the light. And there is Marianne. She's not wearing anything. And then I see. Andrew. I leave. Like I need this. I go to group. And we're playing Word of the Week. And God, I hate Word of the Week. It gets to me. And my turn comes, and I stand up. And I say, I have no place to go, and my wife, the love of my life, is sleeping with another man. And Mr. Call Me Joe And I will not call him Joe. He says to me, "Hey, Victor, man, we're playing Word of the Week right now, right?" All right. I sit down, I shut up, and I don't say another word all night.